Continuing from about Smilefree today, comedy club. He comes as gangster too. I don't know his real name. So then, calling a spade or being suspicious about someone means you're disrespecting them. Like I was suspicious. I became suspicious of Smilefree comedy asking him certain questions. So he told me that be respectful. This means that then we could take it as Muslims would say that to be respectful towards their prophet and not disrespect the prophet, then I think a Smile Free Comedy Club would agree to that, right? And calling a spade is disrespecting the person. If calling Prophet Muhammad, sorry, just come here. So calling Prophet Muhammad dishonest would be disrespecting Prophet Muhammad, according to the way Smile Free Comedy Club told me to be respectful on the condition, the way I was talking to him or what, because I was being suspicious about him. I had not yet abused him or anything, not that I remember being disrespectful like that, right? So this is how a Muslim came. I You see this. So going back to Surah Namal ayat, no, it doesn't say the Muslims. It said Abraham was a Muslim, but it didn't say actually. Here still there is some thing about, I don't think I made a mistake. Suleiman wanted the people, I think it's fame in the on I learned from again the Bhakti Marga conversation on social media. Swami Ravikanta was asking a Babaji or in Vrindavan, like, what is the greatest danger on the spiritual path? And so the Babaji told him that it's having fame, becoming famous. That is the greatest danger on the spiritual path. This is what the Quran kind of reveals, that Abraham wanted honor. So anyhow, I still feel that Quran has many mistakes now, and God, it's like how these. I've seen it. This is what. But here, this Smile Free Comedy Club, whoever he is, and his group of people, what they made me do is Surah Namal ayat. So calling a spade or being suspicious of someone and saying it, I guess you're hiding many things you don't like. You're hiding your name. Surah Namal ayat. Start with hiding many things about yourself. So if we're calling spade a spade, a tyrant, a dishonest person, that would be disrespecting the person. So you would be with the Muslims on this, at least. Because I can't find another reason for him saying, be respectful. Until until they come to me in submission. Come to me in submission to God's will. There are many mistakes your translators make, Quran translators, even word by word Arabic. So you can assume, but here, the way Suleiman is saying, be not haughty, he's not saying be not haughty with Allah the most. He's saying be not haughty with me, but come to me in submission. So this can be taken even as two ways. I did not make a mistake here. It can be taken, come to Suleiman in submission. He doesn't say be not haughty with Allah. So all this crookedness in the Quran I'm showing, not only contradictions. Your Prophet and your Allah, using Allah, you see the greatest uh, about the covert narcissist is that he hides behind a good thing, good facade or name or whatever he can hide behind. Now, the other ayat that I didn't see, that's we are Muslims. But sorry, at this stage, like I said before from the beginning, at this stage, doesn't seem like Suleiman is saying, be like come to God in submission. He's saying, come to me in submission as Muslims. So these are problems in the Quran as the way they are put. Crookedness. On one hand, like it's all a mishmash. So as Muslims in reading the Quran, brainwashed, you don't see any kind of crookedness in the Quran. God doesn't put it well here. Be not haughty with me, but come to me in submission. But you have to first go to, and not being proud against whom? Not against God, against Suleiman. Now I've shown so many contradictions and so much crookedness. So very clever, disguised as Hindu born, could be helping them or could be behind them. It's an extremely sharp tease, bad tease again. Too difficult. Like it took me some years. I remember a friend of mine to ऐसी जवाब देते हैं like सामने हम लोग shocked हो जाते हैं और फिर ऐसे अपने आप को innocent और ऐसे दिखाते हैं. They show themselves as so innocent and all this. It's like no, not to say it like that. I can't even. It takes time to answer them for me, but they are very sharp, very witty. Look, just ऐसे like हाथ की सफाई है ना इनके पास करके जाएंगे. So what do you think about your God being disrespectful towards the Christians and the Jews? Because that's God, he can be like this, right? What have these Christians done here? If they've done some, these Christians and polytheists who are called the worst of creatures, or they just didn't accept this religion. Those who disbelieved among the people of the scripture and the polytheists were not to be parted from misbelief until there came to them clear evidence. This is the clear evidence now. A messenger from Allah reciting purified scriptures. Purified scriptures, only the pure can touch this. Within which are correct writings. You see, you don't care if you are dishonest and you deceive someone. I could see it now, coming the other way around. I mean, you Muslims have no shame. Nor did those. Which, I mean, truth can never be told with lies, hiding, tricking people. Nor did those who were given the scripture. Should write many books on this. This is clear evidence. Look at the blame put on them. They're denying this very clear evidence. So clear, very clear evidence. They're denying it. Sorry, I'm not using headphone or anything. It might make a sound. What kind of people are they? Someone's hip. I feel really suffocated when the truth is how dishonestly they've come. Do you realize what covert says? The Muslims. So being disrespectful. How was I being disrespectful to the Smilefree Comedy Club? By suspecting him, right? But indeed, who have believed in righteous deeds. Okay, it's terrible, these Muslims. No, don't change, don't do anything. Oh, yeah, it's their duty to come here. Yeah, someone said it's, I have to refute you because you've put me in that place. If they don't kill, Dino. At least, sorry, they have to refute the people and save their religion. Indeed, they who disbelieved among the people of the scripture disbelieved in this, and the polytheists will be in the fire of hell, abiding eternally therein, just for disbelieving in this. Those are the worst of creatures. So let's see how it, but I don't want to show smile-free comedy, but I'm just exposing a Muslim deception, dishonesty. This could make a person, this is very unhealthy for people who are after the truth and can see the crookedness coming in a dishonest manner. Sorry, so I was, oh yes, and I wasn't showing contradictions, but in Surah Namal, I was showing crookedness of the ayats, not contradictions. So, in my own right, I think I'm right, reasonable to show that there it doesn't say come to Allah. Yeah, come to me and don't be, no, don't be haughty towards me. It doesn't say don't be haughty, proud towards Allah. The Muslim, that day they made a turmoil here in me. They made me like, no, you have to, and they started to, what they did, messing me up. Oh, making me confused about myself on that Surinamalites. Those are the worst of creatures. So let's see. So, the Muslims would say, yes, Allah has said it. So when I was showing that Prophet Muhammad exploited Allah, that true haq, right, to do this, this does not, it is not coming from the true God, our Allah. Indeed, they who have believed, done righteous deeds, those are the best of creatures. Just for their disbelief in this. And I've explained, also shown why they disbelieve in this, why I also disbelieve in this. So then, what does it make Prophet Muhammad to have used a false Allah, to have told these people of the book and the associators will remain in hellfire are the worst of creatures? Are the worst of creatures. Not only that, they will remain in hellfire. So, Arab Salahuddin came and said, now the different interpretations Muslims give us. Some of them believe that if the faces were defaced, then the rest they will fear, because this is the truth. Faces being defaced, my point was, this is not the right way to bring people to the truth, even if this was the truth. And God knows what the Muslims, that it's better for the hereafter. But there it says those who disbelieve. Yes, it would be better for their hereafter. So God was just making a bluff. No, no, they would seriously have been defaced. God was not bluffing them. Your faces. Truth to save people from hellfire. Oh God. This true Allah is going to tell these people that to force people. No, no, I think another way should be, there should be another way to save people from the hellfire than to. This is force. No religion would allow compulsion. And then it says, there is no compulsion in religion. And you are not a manager over them. So the greatest, one of the greatest devils today came. He has been coming. Greatest devil. And let's see how they come now again. Waiting for these greatest devils that we're dealing with, Muslims. So there I was not showing contradiction, but I was showing a crookedness. kind of a God is this really before we deface your face? Oh, who were brought the book, believe in what we have been sending down sincerely. Verify. Even if this was the truth, this cannot be the truth because you cannot save someone by forcing them, obliterating their faces physically. So turn them upon their backs. What kind of people are you believing in this? Please keep your sickness to yourself. No, but you won't. That's the problem. Now we have to deal with, I have to realize that I have to deal with very cunning Muslims, tricksters, fraudsters. Now is that disrespectful? Calling spade a spade, calling a fraudster a fraudster. Even your Allah does it. But I wouldn't stoop so low because, oh, I read Dale Carnegie's book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. In that great some quote, is it an American, who says that no man can make me stoop so low as to hate him. This is a great man who said this. I got this from Dale Carnegie's book. No man can make me stoop so low as to hate him. Can't remember who said this. Dale Carnegie has put this in his book, Martin Luther King Jr., Booker T. Washington. I shall allow no man to belittle. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. Or let no man pull you so low as to hate him. I think these are great Americans who have said this. No copyright infringement intended. So America with such great people on one side. To see if you have such a few great people. Oh, you can really. What do they see? I think that America, oh God, the citizens of American citizens, they're very good, very beautiful people. And the funny part is that people like, they want to have name and fame and all this. But there are some Americans who are so humble. They don't want name and fame. Just very content within themselves. They've written books, bestsellers. They're very humble. Wayne Dyer, such a humble man he was. He reminded me of my teacher, Mr. Anthony, in Karachi Medical School. Very good teacher of mine in high school. For maths, I had very good teacher. Such a good teacher, I used to get top grades. Such a humble man, Dr. Wayne Dyer. But the problem is that I've had a bad experience in Karachi Medical School. And I get scared of Americans. And with their psychologist, Dr. Todd, in Karachi Medical School. They're great people, they're terrible ones too. But at least Dr. Deepak Chopra said that he didn't, he thought his career was ruined one day when he had a problem with his professor, a teacher. But his career was not ruined. He thought he's gone. That's it. Against an American, if you're a big shot or something. I was told that Matthew was a big shot. His girlfriend who abused Mr. Sa in PE, and I got up and tried to abuse her. Yes, that's the time when I abused her because she was not stopping abusing my teacher. Her teacher also, our teacher. And then she had these crocodile tears when her big shot boyfriend came through the boys' locker room. He used to come for her. There, I thought the Americans got us, Miss Dessa and I. Just today, I just cannot believe the devil that came in disguise as a brother Zalmi. He said he was from Zalmi. My God, these people can sell us, we wouldn't know. Like so much I've put in this to show help out. No regard for that. No respect. Like how you dishonestly come here to prove your point. Do you think we are being disrespectful to the Prophet, calling him a false prophet, a warmonger, the greatest killer of all? The greatest killer. So don't be disrespectful to your Prophet or to you. So what will you do if I was disrespectful to you? Very messed up. Oh my God. Crookedness in the Quran. Look at this crookedness. They will try to discourage me, make me go insane more, uh, aggravate my mental illness. But indeed, I will send them a gift to see What reply the messengers will return. And so when they came to Solomon, he said, "Do you provide me with wealth? What, but what Allah has given me, or what the devils have done, worked for me. But you took from the devils. Allah has given you." Yes, Allah was a hafiz over the devils. The poor devils were working for you. Be respectful. ये बहुत हरामी प्रॉफिट था, बहुत, इतना हरामी था ये प्रॉफिट. He was a sex maniac or something. I don't know what he was. You know, इसने इज्जतें बर्बाद की हैं, जोवेरिया की, सफिया की. इसका तो नाम मुझे नहीं लेना है, इसके पास, इसको तो भूल जाना है मुझे. I have to forget this. Who has done this? Justice has not been done. Where is that Kalki? Where's our Kalki? This is if really hate someone, my God. Yeah, the Christians would say, bless him, Antichrist. I don't know what. But when the master will come, he will cut the time. I'm waiting for that master when he'll come. When will that master come? Will cut you into pieces. Jesus Christ, when told his, but when the master will come, he'll cut you into pieces. So I can't go with these things, right? There have contradictions here. Told you to love your enemy. But then Jesus says, when the master will come, he will cut you into pieces. So you're used to, oh, love, this, that. Yes, Jesus has said this. But when the master will come, is this a parable? But how will he cut us into pieces when the master will come? So there are many contradictions in the scriptures. It's like you're in elementary, you haven't learned exams, to give exams. You're not used to it. All of a sudden in high school, you get semester exams. Now you want to, oh my God, you know, I think elementary was better. We're not used to these exams to study, even for the semester, 6 months period, semester exams. You're not ready for them like we had in Karachi American School. When the master will come. So, on one hand, you are showing that Jesus is so good, but you're not giving the other, the master will cut you into pieces. And you will not be ready for this, you'll be shocked. Oh God. Let's see if I've misinterpreted it. I had the Bible a long time ago, I've read it. The master of that servant will come on a day when he does not expect him. A servant, master of that servant, will come on a day when he does not expect him and at an hour. This is a great distinction between love your enemies, he is not aware of. He will cut him to pieces. Can someone interpret, like, how do you interpret your Bible? And assign him a place with the hypocrites, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Like Jesus just is saying this in Matthew 48 to 51, that, and then Luke, let me see, Luke 12:46. Then he will cut him to pieces and assign him a place with the unbelievers. Right? Now, thank God I left all this, but it's, you would say, it's like defacing your faces, what Allah has said, you people. Abrahamic religion. Please see this. This is what the Muslims would want you to see using me. My God. Here, I can't believe this is the God. As a Shia, even I, what? Oh, you who have been given the book, believe in what we have revealed, confirming what is with you before. So yeah, maybe the Arab Muslims and all this, they found out that this is, you know, they've got their Arab Christians on YouTube, Rob Christian and all, Ahmad ex-Muslim. Yeah. So you're, but I'm not with the Christians either. So the tragedy for you is that you can cut me to pieces. I will not believe in this religion because I don't believe in Jesus. You can't call me to Jesus. You are very clever. You used, okay, I can see Sam Shaman, Adam Seeger, Jamal Khan, Christian coming here. You're very, very clever. Christians and Muslims together. I wonder what your agenda is. Oh, I think you just want to stop that terrorism, the extremist thing, and bring even the Christians to the true religion. This. This is your agenda. And you've invested a lot. I can understand the money, the life, the years you've invested in this. Hmm. And that Christian Catholic. Oh, I mean, like, I'm just wondering to what extent these Muslims now trying to, like, give them that hadith that you should, yes. Sunnis, please realize Wahhabis. Maybe Wahhabis don't believe in this hadith. Okay. Oh, to what extent? Using a Catholic priest. Ah, then bringing me desperately to a Catholic priest on YouTube. Oh, amazing, amazing Muslims, amazing devils. What devils you are! Oh my God. Amazing devils. Okay. Uh, amazing Muslims. Amazing devils. Never seen a devil like this. Both Christians and Muslims get together. Amazing devils. Cut me into pieces. But your way is so amazing. Devil way. See, so you want to stop terrorism? Ah, that's why even Professor David Wood gave up on that debate. He had to lose the debate by with that Muslim. Ah, that hadith. You know what the Muslims and the Christians want? What shall we do, Prophet Muhammad, when a brother oppresses another brother? You will never be able to see. Acha, I'm using Ghalib Kamal as an atheist. And against, oh, you're giving me that challenge. So where's that person who wanted to challenge me on that? But you are not going to listen. You're listening to what Prophet Muhammad is saying. And Hussein has sacrificed his life. Shias. And I'm sorry didn't, I think that person also was a deception who said, Sudhar gaya hai. When did I say in my mind, Dubai Sudhar jao or UAE? Did I say this on Facebook? No, King Salman Walman, कोई ऐसी बात नहीं है. I've never heard, sorry, these people, they're trying to spread false news. Not on my account, please. Help oppressed. So you Muslims, have you come together now, Shias and Sunnis and Wahhabis and Salafis? Allah's apostle said, help your brother, whether he is an oppressor or he is an oppressed one. People asked, oh, Allah's, you will, even the Quran only will be, definitely believe in this. What a false prophet. You Muslims try to kill me, try to kill my spirit. Try, come here again. Try to aggravate my. Come on, come here. Call Toffer, Sozo, using Christian. Okay, come. Ismailis, come. You know now, UAE, they're celebrating His Highness Aga Khan. They're having Ismailis have like Dubai, the Sunni side has become Ismailis. They're celebrating. They will have here next year. Yes, look. This you definitely can't even. You will take it on. Oh, yeah. There's no question of this, right? A beautiful hadith. Help your brother, whether he's an oppressor or he's oppressed one. Prophet asked, "Oh Allah's people asked, "Oh Allah's messenger, how can we help our brother?" Huh? Oppressed one, people asked, "Oh Allah's messenger, it is all right to help him if he is oppressed, but how should we help him if he's an oppressor?" The Prophet said, "By preventing him, you stupid people, from oppressing." They didn't say stupid, but like people don't know how to help the oppressor. They have to ask. Every single detail should be given. Ah, so against Abu Bakr, he's used Allah to say Abu Bakr, Allah bichara Abu Bakr. Against Abu Bakr. This is a ayat against Abu Bakr. You have to look at the tafsir. Okay, so how did you Shia Muslims become Christians? And let's not do it because Christ is not about love. His second coming is not about love. Because when the master will come, he'll cut you into pieces. You have to obey. And you know who the master is? God, Jesus Christ. And if he sees his servants, children of God, and shall I do the work? Agenda is on. For you Muslims and Christians, now Christians will come here. Jamal Khan. Yeah, that's why. Abu Bakr. And let not those of virtue among you and will swear not to give aid to their relatives. Well, Prophet Muhammad, anytime like you, they can break their oath, and needy and the emigrants for the cause of Allah, and let them pardon and overlook. Right? Pardon and overlook. Would you not lie that Allah should forgive you? Condemn not. Sounds like Jesus Christ. Condemn not, and thou shalt not be condemned. Would you not like that Allah should forgive you? Forgive. And there are many evil people in your family. Forgive, overlook. So here we have a good verse. But Tafsir tells me, not Quran only, that it is against Abu Bakr, who swore that he will not help Mistah, who spread a false rumor against Aisha. So he was a believer. It's a group among you who spread the rumor, right? And Mistah was one of them, the leader's name I've forgotten. But it was a group among you Muslims, you believers who did this. So here it's okay, like believers can do all this. They will be punished. They were punished. It's as deceptive as you people who come here, Muslims and Christians. Very deceptive, dishonest, calculating. My goodness, what kind of these Muslims can kill people, huh? I mean, they can kill the spirit of a person. That's what your prophet did. You're following suit. Acting in a scheming and ruthlessly determined way. It's the agenda of you Muslims. Jihad is on you. I'm a leader of this belief. So call me a kuti bitch, but do it privately behind my back. It's hurting you a lot. You're crying. I could hear one of you. Maybe the Taliban lady who comes here. Sly, guileful. No true religion would ask what the Sharia does. I don't know where to, I don't know that. I can't trust these Christians or Muslims online. YouTube is full of junk. Social media is full of junk. We don't know who is what. So steering, I don't know who is what. Very guileful, huh? Muslims with Christians. Shias are the real culprit. Yeah, okay, I got you. Nothing will save you, babe. You Muslims are like hopeless cases.